The grand finale is still going on. A random student from Alpha class gets spawned alone to a random place. As he is looking for his comrades, he starts complaining about the heat and how his beautiful skin would get burned. Suddenly, he starts feeling a cool breeze and enjoys it. Little did he know that it was Romantica's attack causing that cool breeze as she eliminated him. With this, only 27 participants are left. Both of them are still looking for Desir, but can't seem to find him. Romantica comments that they were lucky that they got spawned nearby. Pram, on the other hand, is acting like a puppy since he is worried about Desir. Seeing him, Romantica wonders how someone can be so damn cute, but she has to control herself. She then attempts to utilize detection magic to locate Desir. Upon using it, she notices that there are 3 students near them and attempts to take one of them out. However, her magic gets suspiciously inverted, which shocks her. The other 2 students approach them and start mocking her for not knowing that if you use detection magic, you are basically exposing yourself to others as well. They even call Romantica and Pram trash, but instead of feeling bad about it, they take it as a challenge. The Alpha students keep mocking them and even boast that they will teach them a lesson. Romantica questions their confidence, and as they are conversing, Pram ambushes them. Despite his insane speed, the other guy manages to parry his attack. Romantica and Pram had planned to take them down this way, but this makes it clear that they are not that weak. With this, the battle truly begins. Pram confronts the guy, but he somehow manages to parry his attacks. Pram then utilizes his insane speed to circle around them to the point that they cannot even see him. This pisses the guy off and he passionately attacks him, creating a dust cloud. He then asks his partner to use detection magic and attack them. As soon as she activates detection magic, Romantica locates her and absolutely demolishes her. With only the guy left, Pram acts as a decoy, which allows Romantica to eliminate him as well. She praises Pram as he has improved so much in such little time. Following this, she threatens someone to get out as she knows he is hiding there. Much to Pram's surprise, it is Desir who was hiding and watching their battle. He praises both of them and starts patting Pram. Romantica, on the other hand, is disappointed that despite her improvement, Desir still managed to inverse her spell easily. Seeing her distressed, Desir starts patting her as well, which embarrasses her, and she threatens him to not touch her head again. With all of this going on, dark clouds cover the entire sky and the 3 of them settle down. Other participants are fighting each other, and after some time, only 18 participants are left. Desir tells them that there are 2 methods for them to reach Alpha class. First, they can clear the dungeon and rank first in the tournament, but it won't be that easy since other parties will be hunting them. Second, they can wait and rank inside the top 9 to become single rankers. According to Desir, the second option is rather feasible and easy. Hearing this, Romantica comments that it is not easy at all, but Pram asserts that they will be alright. In the meantime, it starts raining and they have to take shelter under a tree. As they are standing there, Romantica ponders that she would have never thought about promotion to Alpha class, and if she had joined Donetta, her secret would have been revealed by now. At that exact moment, Desir starts praising both of them, stating that they have become insanely strong. This makes Romantica happy, but being a tsundere, she cannot express that and starts shouting at Desir. From the inside, she really loves this party. Following this, a bell starts ringing, which shocks them. Desir reveals that this is the world of Previous Clock Tower. The Previous Clock Tower is a high-level magical device that summons monsters at regular intervals. As the bell is ringing, massive lightning from the dark clouds creates a hole in the ground and monsters start appearing from it. The system announces the beginning of a survival quest, which makes Romantica wonder what it is about. The other participants are also confused. The school's upper echelon, on the other hand, is insanely happy as they think that Desir and his party won't stand a chance against this monster. In the meantime, Desir and the others hear a scream and it is announced that one participant has been eliminated. Hearing this, Desir asks the 2 of them to stay behind as he leaves the shade. At that exact moment, an eerie smell surrounds the entire area and Desir realizes that something is wrong. Suddenly, a huge rat appears from the ground, which scares Romantica and Pram, and they cling to Desir. The rat then calls upon hundreds of its underlings and starts chasing after them. According to Desir, once these rats have decided on a target, they never leave it, and other parties must also be under attack. Romantica attempts to blow them, but all in vain as Desir tells them to keep running. On their way, they come across a huge log. Pram and Desir manage to cross it rather easily, but Romantica faces some difficulty and falls to the ground. After helping her get up, Desir tells them that the only way to defeat these rats is to kill the one in charge. Hearing this, Romantika questions how they are supposed to figure that out. At that moment, Desser cuts his finger and baits the leader rat with his blood. As soon as the rat comes out, Romantika attacks it with a wind bullet. Much to her surprise, the rat instantly gets up and continues attacking them. Desser comments that despite its looks, the leader rat is a monster with high magic resistance. He has no other choice but to retreat for the time being. However, as soon as he is about to speak, Pram rushes past him into the horde of rats. Desser has a devastated look on his face as he keeps shouting, but Pram does not listen. The other parties are also troubled by these rats and some of them got eliminated. Pram, on the other hand, is surrounded by rats. He's trying to figure out a way to defeat them, but the only clue he has is related to that commander. Outside the massive whirl of rats, Desser is desperately trying to locate Pram. Romantika asks if she should blow them, but Desser refuses, stating that Pram will get injured as well. He remembers Pram's dead body from his previous life and is devastated by all this. At that exact moment, Pram blasts through the whirl, piercing the commander. With this, the system announces that they have killed the Kildra mouse and managed to clear the survival quest. Desser and Romantika are relieved after seeing Pram safe and sound. Desser praises Pram, which makes him insanely happy, but Romantika still scolds him for pushing himself too much. Pram agrees with her that he shouldn't have pushed himself too hard. Desser asks Pram to take some rest as he closes his eyes and Desser takes him to shelter. He then asks Romantika to look after Pram for a moment and leaves them for a bit. Desser is disappointed in himself for not being able to clear this level without harming Pram. He admits that he got too carried away with their improvement and let his guard down. He then starts punching himself and reminds himself that he is here to make sure that none of his friends have to go through what they did in their previous lives. After this, he gets back to Romantika and Pram with a wounded face. Seeing his face, Romantika questions him about it, but he replies by stating that he is alright. In the meantime, Pram also wakes up and asks the question. Desser gives the same answer and asks them to follow him. He then points towards a tower and addresses it as the previous clock tower. Desser then decides to reach his goal with the perfect route. Now that Desser and the others have located the clock tower, they are bound to come across Azist and her party. In their current state, would they be able to defeat them and become single rankers? Make sure to like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on Desser and his party's future endeavors.